OG now feel like they can maybe try and take this fight, but Somali's in. Taken out with a homing missile, they'll get RTZ. Can they get anything more? They're able to find Tani. They're able to find Fly. The buyback hard from Anna. There's 4 dead on EG. 3 of them don't have buyback. To the ancient, they're beating it down at a pace that EG can't compare to. GG is called. OG wins the series 2-1 against Evil Geniuses, knocking EG down to the lower bracket.
OG stand just one step from the grand finals, their dreams of claiming the Aegis almost within reach.
I've traveled to Japan to get the scoop behind this mysterious tournament and the eccentric man behind the idea. Luckily for me, I chose the best day to arrive. The hottest day in Japan's recorded history. Dota 2! Dota 2! Dota 2!
Yes,
What's up? Oh, hello. How's it going, sir? Hello. What's the word for?
Atsui.
Atsui!
あそこの島、あそこの島の近くに行ったら網を投げる。
Hey! Okay, I'm gonna go up.
Yeah.
All right. Hold me, Mara.
Yeah.
Hold me. Hold me. Never let go, Mara.
No.
Oh, never let go.
No.
Holy shit. Hey.
No. No. So danger. Danger.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
So danger. Yo, go.
Guys.
Wait. Danger. Danger.
Danger. Danger. Another one next year for sure.
And you've already told one of the crabs to be ready. So.
Oh, he'll be there. Oh, by the way, Licky was delicious. He was so good. He went for a good cause.
You sick son of a bitch.
Hey, sorry. He pooped on me. He deserved
We
it.
saw it, yes. Well, thank you both for sharing those stories, because I think it's important that we recognize there are so many communities out there gathering together and playing Dota, and a lot of you.
Classic Huskar game gets picked in a game where he has all these good lane matchups, and I'm very curious to hear in a moment what the panel thinks, because I feel very.
Actually, we grabbed no one who is just as amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So this is obviously a history between these two teams. Optic Gaming, until game 1 of this series, hadn't been able to beat you in 6 months. What do you think the difference was with that game, and how were you able to come back to take the series?
In first game, we totally lost the draft in that way that we can't play, actually. Well, no matter what gonna happen in the game, but it was lost. Only if I would win as ZK mid lane to Huskar. It's hard, but it doesn't work.
You are said yes. Do you think we Americans are funny?
I don't want to answer this question.
I'm gonna take that as a no. I'm gonna tell you a joke that's gonna make you laugh at one point. Okay?
All right.
All right. Oh,
Sure.
oh! A pirate comes into a bar. He has a steering wheel attached to his crotch.
I heard this one.
You don't want to hear the punchline again?
I heard it. I heard it. I heard this one.
Oh.
This joke. I heard.
Yeah.
So GG.
Some new blood. You the likes of CCNC. You've pulled him from a group stage desk analyst role to a main.
Pop is better for this. See if they can get the initiation. The Terrorblade is going to be caught. They instantly manage to blow up the silencer, and they're going to be able to go on to Ace, but he gets off the Thunder. No, the link is blocked in. He's not able to get it off. He's going to have to try for round 2 here. His second life. BKB already activated. Toss up in the air, and actually his resolution instead. Looking to be able to slow down Ace on the side, though. Mid one is going for the Ogre, but it's Ace who's more important. Activates his uses the refresher. Turns around, can manage to get off the Thunder, but staking with the Ghost Scepter will be able to dodge a lot of Rezo. He's got the Divine. Can't get away. He's got the Divine Rapier. Everything to be able to save Rezo right now, but he's hit by the Stomp. Can they catch up to him? Here comes YapzOr, laying damage into Resolution. He needs 2 more swipes. 1 more. The body block who you want. The long range toss. They get him with Ace. He's dead. No buyback. Only Snake King can do it now. MSS falls, but the damage, it's all gone for VGJ.Storm and Team Secret. March in with 3 heroes, but they're a little bit timid. They know it's a 3 versus 3, and they just got a massive win, being able to take away that.
Open AI, this is not going to be any fun at all, is it?
What's up?
Hello.
How's it going?
I feel like I'm in trouble. You've turned up, Bruno.
Well, they told me that they were looking for all TI proven legends for the OpenAI game. I took it personally, so I came here. How's it going?
Pretty good, Bruno. I never thought I would.
Okay, let's see. GLaDOS? GLaDOS, are you there? Hello?
It's great to be here in Canada, watching a bunch of nerds fight a cell phone. Hold on a second. And there's no neurotoxin either. Must have gotten held up at the border. Fine.
That's pretty rough.
He's got to spend his money.
Yeah, I think that, like, yeah, the AI is not really on point right there.
That's fine. Failure is part of the AI's process. It learns through self-play. A process I'm sure you're intimately familiar with, Bruno.
Oh,
my goodness.
okay, no.
GLaDOS,
Jesus. Yeah, that's borderline.
Oh, that was saucy.
Yeah. Axe getting there, but yeah, again, trying to get right now.
WitchDoctor's getting jumped upon. He's been silenced by Fry430, trying to be chasing him down. Look at all these wards around the base. That is a broken team, Bruno. I've seen this in my pub. As the tide is found, Reaper side. My goodness, yeah.
Yeah, and what do you have to say about that, GLaDOS?
Quite a victory, humans. You beat us, fair and square. I mean, you hobbled the AI's response time and took every opportunity to stack the deck in your favor. But still, congratulations. We'd shake your hands right now if you hadn't tied them behind our backs. We'll do this again sometime, on a level playing field, in real life.
Whoa.
Sooner than you think.
Whoa. No,
goodness.
okay.
I can sort of imagine GLaDOS giving us the no-tail death stare there as well.
I am starting to understand why this was hitting in the office, and I think we need to put it back.
I think you do. This was a little bit of a dangerous experiment.
I think we need to, actually, I can't even bring it back to the office. I think we need to get rid of it right now.
Okay.
Well, I wonder if anyone, excuse me, ma'am, would you mind getting rid of this for me? Thank you very much. And yeah, what a lovely lady.
Yes.
And I think that wraps it up for us.
Oh, Kuro mid lane. Maybe he's got him.
Yeah, maybe he's going to be able to run him down. Samus picks up that kill while ChaLLZ does jump onto DH here. Managed to hit him with the toss, trying to run himself away. Through the trees. That was beautiful, ChaLLZ. X-Nova's going to sleep one and try and blow up GH. They wake him back up, though, and X-Nova's going to be taken out by those impetus shots. GH, a long-range toss from ChaLLZ will secure the trade out there. Support for support. Ame waiting in the wings, waiting for Liquid to be out of position here and come in.
Ame
right now with the AoE stun with the Avalanche is a beautiful position. They now throw down the ultimate. It's not going to be able to land on Matumbaman, who's scooting away and is able to heal quite a bit. But now with the extra damage coming in, the Wiz relocate is here as well. Matumbaman at half HP is a little low. He looks for the kill into FY actually, but Matumbaman finally falls. Mind Control still in the back line, tries to go for FY, tries to juke it out, can't quite get it. Relocate not up in time. Mind Control top of the Avalanche combination. Here comes the chain thrust though. It's going to bounce back to ChaLLZ. No, it doesn't. Ame far enough away, and now they go for the heat seek.
By the gold graph.
Yeah. And it's not like your heroes don't continue to scale.
Oh, look at this move. They're going to go for the smoke, connect to this bottom lane. They've got the Wisp Gyro combination that can always come over the top with the relocate. Nothing that'll stop them. And if they can take that fight right in front of that mid-tower area, maybe they can just go high ground as Miracle. He's going to
Doppelganger inside. Samus sees the perfect opportunity unless he gets blown up. X-Nova tries to buy him a little bit of time with the Nightmare. Now ChaLLZ comes in. Control up on the Phantom Monster. He's already dead with no buyback. X-Nova targeted by Mind Control. They do have the call down coming in to slow down Kuro. FY needs to be able to get away. 2 more seconds till the relocate out. Barely managed to make it out. Same goes with Somnus. Just outruns Mind Control, who no longer has his BKB and is now exposed to Ame with ChaLLZ jumping in with the Avalanche. Fisher hoping to be able to create some more space for Mind Control to be able to jump away. Baby, he's going to challenge him here. Hits the split, or so much magic damage. A 4th kill for PSG.
Thank you very much, Nahaz. Ladies and gentlemen, it's EG versus VP. I'm going to pick some here with Fog. We've seen the 2 drafts. Fog, what are we reckoning? Looking at this, EG going fully in on winning the lanes because their lineup as a whole, it lacks disable.
It has pretty much no disable. Yeah, I think.
Going for with the Undying pick as well.
Homing missile. Gonna bonk up FY, but they're not really going to commit for it. In fact, Fisher is available to block him in. Now the rest of the team is going to be able to join him with Oh My Homing Missile, and GH, he does have a tether. He will be able to jump back to Matumba Man, but that's why Ame kept pace and was ready to pounce when the time was right. I cannot believe Matumba Man and GH just went into that high ground.
Yeah, that was so scary for them. Already level 7 Miracle, not even going to get a stack for free, instantly ruptured. Somnus.
Mid lane, it happens again.
He's going to steal the stack.
He's going to steal this entire stack. FY and Somnus combining forces will not give Miracle any space. And unfortunately, Kuro, well, he can't do anything about this. This may just be another kill. He has so much thirst, and Kuro's getting lower and lower. Double kill for Somnus. He is not letting Liquid come back into this game, too.
And you're starting to see why this is such a good counter to Alk. Easy laning phase so far for PSG LGD in this one.
Look at him. He's almost double the net worth of all these other heroes. Top CS, top kills. Miracle spotted out again by Xnova. On the other side, they do have FY. The two supports combining forces, trying to go for a level 4 Alchemist. Now, he's right next to the shrine, but he needs to be able to get to it first. That's the way the body blocks are trying to prevent it from happening. Miracle, not...
No one trying to get in position here. See if he gets eyes on anyone they do have.
They caught a glimpse.
Down mid.
They caught a glimpse of Arteezy for a second with that sentry they have in mid.
That's fine. I'm sure that he sees them, pops the curse down onto Ramses. No one's going to jump in immediately, but the gust comes out from Arteezy. They'll look to kite him up. They've got the slow ones, and no one tries to TP out, but the right clicks are too much. No one's gone. Sumail do lose Sumail in return. As the Reaper type comes down, Sumail will go down. He's dead only for 15 seconds, though, as EG still able to take over the fight. Beating down on Solo. Roger's got to split off to the side. S4 still trying to chase down Ramses. Ramses has the BKB. Pots it. Turns towards S4. Arteezy comes out of the Shadow Blade. A few right clicks. Can it bring Ramses down?
The arrow.
The arrow. It connects. Pasha looking for the control. The Storm coming out from Roger the side. The splitter as well. It's out of the in with the zip, gets the double kill, looks to what Roger finds the triple kill. At a time where it looked like VP were maybe just about able to set up a turnaround, Sumail comes balling in and secures the 3 kills they needed to keep. They just forced themselves into Roshan, but they kept it cool. They knew their timings, and they were able to close the game out in 35 minutes.
They were incredibly patient, right? The way that they played that, they get a kill and they touch it for saying, wait, this is a bad idea. Let's back up, let's reset, let's just make...
Like they're going to be wrong here.
With the Aegis on the Bloodseeker and him leading the way.
Liquid smoking up.
Target to go for.
But it is a 4-on-5 as Ame is still at bottom lane. But what do you want to do, Liquid?
They're so afraid of even just taking a 4 versus 4 underneath their tier 1, so they'll back up, keep farming.
Just a lot of hesitation in that decision making. They go for the smoke, then they immediately think to themselves, okay, we just can't do this.
And PSG LGD are like, fine, you know what, take that fight under the tier 1, what about a tier 2?
They're getting bold right now as Ame just continues to farm during all of this. They're tempting fate, but Liquid unwilling to respond.
That means down 8,000 gold.
Are they just going to keep going?
I have one question. We all want to know it. Who is going to win TI8, sir, please?
PSG, LGD.
Oh, he said it. He said it. Back to work.
Arteezy won't look for him. The wave of Terra not enough to bring him down as Pasha can keep himself alive, and indeed Solo and Roger converging from both sides of the map here to come into the jungle of Evil Geniuses. Finds Sumail. Sumail has the concoction, turns, gets the stun off, and Sumail will go down. Solo,
Roger's taking the tower.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful here. Solo and Roger, I tell you what, they're going to die together. Or at least Solo will. Does Roger want to go down with me? He says, screw it.
He does.
I can't live without you, as he'll let himself fall to the creeps as well. They die together.
You see the build that Roger went for, too. A lot of the problems that Alchemist does have early on, which is the armor department, makes him so much tankier. And he's got the blink. He's already looking to get aggressive. Ramses
is straight on top of them. The concoction, the swap bag, the magic missile. Ramses chain locked down as they get the kill. That blink dagger, as you say, certainly catching him by surprise. Didn't expect that jump to come in, especially out of the smoke that EG led in with. As EG find a kill onto the tier 1 tower. Winter's Curse will be thrown down onto S4, but he was still able to get the ult down. Sumail's just going straight in, gets decrepified. Avalanche combo comes out. Can he get out of this one? Sumail falling pretty low. He can again fly with the bounce of the chain. 9 HP. Lives on 10 HP, 8 HP in fact. And EG just cleaned up the entire team. And he gets a regen. Oh! VP as they get on top of Crit. Crit will go down. The Winter's Curse as well. Can they get more out of this VP? They're having to back away from these Radiance illusions of the Manta Star. Lost Sumail though.
As they're feeling quite desperate now.
Another tier 3 gone. No, he's in. Ramses on top of Fly. Fly getting tossed up, tossed down. That's going to be Fly gone. Pasha pots the BKB.
Aegis gets reclaimed. The arrow connects on Ramses.
They found Ramses. He's going to be defensively 9 meds. Sumail's going to jump forward, look for the concoction onto Ramses. The ult as well for S4 on the side. Roger getting focused, the cold embrace there. The swap back onto Solo. Solo's down. They've lost both the support 3P Sumail. He's in onto Ramses. Ramses buys back straight away. No with the BKB, but he's getting taken by the illusion. No one's out. He'll buy back as well. There's no Solo, there's no Roger. VP with only the 3 cores alive to hold against the 5-man of EG. As EG Moonlight shadowing, taking down this top rack. Sumail jumping in on the mid. Ramses trying to deal with these Manta-style illusions of the Alchemist. The fortification comes through.
The base is dying.
But EG are finding the base. They're finding no one. They're on top of him.
They call it GG.
Evil geniuses.
One of the storylines people have been following is the fact that you're here playing with your brother, and I know that he went home today, but what does that mean to you to be able to share a TI with Yoar?
I'm kind of happy that I didn't get to play him, because it always sucks for me to play against him. But it's amazing to have like 2 Hassans, you know, at TI. My parents are probably super proud, so it's really nice.
I know he's the one who kind of introduced you to Dota, so how proud are you of him for what he's accomplished?
I'm not, I don't know if I'm proud. I'm just happy for him.
Shows about the abilities is so shit. All right, what a happening.
I don't have a clue, mate. I don't have a clue at all. I really loved Lanham as well. He was quite quiet for the first like 5-10 minutes, and then as soon as he just sees his team going down, he just goes, "Fuck!"